breaking news coming out of France, where a police operation is underway in the city of Nice. This is after a knife attack reportedly left 2 people dead and several others injured. That's according to local media sources. Now, the incident occurred near the Basilica of Notre Dame in the city centre. Let's go to Paris and speak to our correspondent there, Charlotte Dubinsky. Charlotte, first of all, what's the latest information? This is a breaking news story, only just came out in the last hour or so. What's the latest information we've got on it?
Well, very little information at the moment. As we understand, at least 2 people have been killed in that mass stabbing attack outside the Basilica of Notre Dame in the southern city of Nice. We understand that there are also several other people who've been injured in this attack that took place around 9 a.m. on Thursday morning here in France. That's local time. A crisis meeting has been opened by the Interior Minister, but we understand from social media accounts of the mayor of Nice that the perpetrator behind that attack has already been apprehended by the police. The mayor of Nice describing this as a terror attack. So that crisis meeting has been opened by the Interior Minister, and there was also a minute's silence held at the National Assembly here in Paris for the victims of that latest attack here in France. So a mass stabbing in Nice with what local media are reporting at least 2 dead and several injured.
Yeah, as you mentioned there, the Mayor of Nice suggesting this bears the hallmarks of a terrorist attack, and of course it comes not long after another attack, and also at a time of general tension in France.
That's right. The Director General of the National Police just warned in the last few days that there needed to be vigilance, particularly around religious sites, as there's this anti-French sentiment that has been rising, and because of a threat that was posed in a press release by an agency that's said to be close to Al-Qaeda. Now, in a result of that vigilance, France is also coming up to a religious ceremony, festival this weekend. That's All Saints' Day. So that vigilance was being advised. And as you mentioned, this comes in the wake of a terror attack that took place just less than 2 weeks ago when a teacher was beheaded. That was following a civics lesson that Samuel Paty, the teacher, had given to talk about freedom of speech. And in that lesson, he'd showed cartoons of the Muslim prophet Muhammad. That had angered many Muslims. And then that led to the brutal beheading of that teacher, as I say, less than 2 weeks ago. Now, since then, President Macron has defended the right to show those cartoons, and that has seen a huge wave of anti-France sentiment in Muslim-majority countries that have been protesting, countries such as Bangladesh, where more than 40,000 people are said to have turned out one day. Effigies of President Macron have been burned. There's been a call for boycott on French products sold in those countries. There's also been a huge tit-for-tat, a war of words between the French president and the Turkish president. The Turkish president suggesting that President Macron needed to have his mental health checked. So all of this comes at a time of really heightened tension here in France. We don't know that this latest attack is linked to that, but it does seem very likely given the situation that France currently finds itself in, with the fact that many people in the Muslim world, hardliners, are calling for action.